to start off and kick off our first Pride flag. So I'm going to start with the land acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge the YMCA Northumberland is located on the Mississauga territory and is the traditional territory of the Mississauga. YMCA Northumberland respectfully acknowledges that the Mississauga nations are the stewards and caretakers of these lands and waters in perpetuity, and that they continue to maintain their responsibility to ensure their health and integrity for generations to come. This territory is covered by the 1923 Williams Treaty. So I'm going to pass this off to Eunice.
As we celebrate Pride Month, Progress Pride flags are flying at town halls, police stations, the hospital, and today YMCA Northumberland is joining these organisations, and more to demonstrate our commitment to providing inclusive and diverse spaces where everyone feels welcomed and appreciated. Our actions today show how the Y supports the health and well-being of people in 2S LGBTQIA+ communities by removing barriers to programs, spaces, and services. 2S LGBTQIA+ is a very fluid acronym that has evolved through the years and currently stands for two-spirited, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, allies, and plus, that provides opportunity for the continued inclusion of all people within our communities. Pride, this is a little bit of trivia for you. Pride Month started with the Stonewall uprisings in New York City on June 28, 1969. There was a series of events between the police and the LGBT protesters that took place over 6 days. Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, transgender activists, were instrumental to those protests and are seen as pioneers for LGBT rights. The protest started because the patrons of a bar were tired of being harassed by the police. They resisted arrest, which grew into a full-scale riot. Although much progress has occurred over the last 53 years, there's still a tremendous amount of work we have to do. Today also marks an important step forward in the continued commitment to becoming a more inclusive community, and that we value diversity, and that discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression has no place in any community. Our YMCA is committed to supporting our community members of all identities today and every day. The Progress flag, which we'll be raising shortly, features the 6 traditional rainbow stripes, as well as a chevron with the pink, light blue, and white stripes of the transgender Pride flag. The black and brown stripes represent historically marginalized Black, Indigenous, and people of color who are members of the 2S LGBTQIA+ community. This year, Pride Month, the theme is Visibility Matters. The promotion of queer representation throughout our rural communities is of the utmost importance, and it would be a great advancement in our community and county to see this message of recognition and acceptance spread throughout. I really want to thank everybody for taking the time, because this means a lot to our YMCA to come out and celebrate this occasion with us today, and knowing the positive impact that this will have on the people we serve and the broader community. We as the YMCA want to make sure that everybody who walks through these doors or the doors of our centres throughout the county feel really welcomed, safe, and have a sense of belonging. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Eunice, and thanks to everybody here at the Y for inviting me to this great celebration here this afternoon. As a member of the YMCA Northumberland Board, I know already that the Y is a place where everybody is welcome. It's a safe space for everyone to be who they want to be without judgment. As Chief of Police for the town of Cobourg, I understand that discrimination and violence against members of the 2S LGBTQIA+ communities continue today in our community, local. Through YMCA programs and outreach work, children, youth, adults, and seniors connect and find a home at the Y. With a community celebration like this one, we reinforce a commitment to inclusivity, acceptance, and love for everybody who walks through our doors. We must continue to work with our partners such as PFLAG Cobourg to build bridges, build trust, learn how visibility, visible allyship, and inclusive language matter not only in June, but every month. And I am so happy to see the flag being raised here today, and the pride colors continue to spread across the town and Northumberland every year. And we can't not recognize Adam Bureau and Ashley Bowman, who are here today, who really kicked this off here in Cobourg back in 2016. So it takes champions to make things happen, and we are surrounded by champions today. Eunice, thank you very much for you and your team for putting this together, and thank you for inviting me to share a few words. Thank you.
I hope I sound articulate, but it's great to see that the rainbow is spreading across Northumberland. We do have the hashtag Follow the Rainbows, so if you're into those hashtags, please do this for YMCA Northumberland. It's great that they are recognizing Pride Month and raising the progressive flag and showing that in this community there are places, safe spaces for people to go within the queer community, to know that they will not be ostracized, and just providing a comfort, because health and well-being is very important to everybody. I'm so happy to be here today to celebrate the first rainbow flag raising of YMCA Northumberland. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Ashley. And now we're going to do the official flag raising. Eric and Kathy Tedford, who's our Director of Operations, will do the honors. Oh, congratulations. Thank you. Awesome job. Well, that